Hey collective, hi, how are you? For those of you who don't know me, hi, my name is Winter. And you guys, I just did a 45-minute reading and lost it. So, but I am still waiting for one of my kids to come help me figure out how to upload my videos from my new video camera to my laptop, so I won't have to worry about that no more. But anyway, so I've already connected with Spirit, and I've already got some cards out here, because I was like, you know what, we'll just start over and I'll leave the first 3 cards that came out because that's just what I felt led to do. So that's what we're going to do. So the cards that are here is transformation, spiritual lessons, and spiritual work. I'm going to clarify those with the oracle and then clarify that with the tarot. So thank you. Okay, so you could be dealing with a female that's spying on you, or you're dealing with a or you could be the feminine that is doing some spying. I do feel like you're dealing with someone because of the last reading. You could be dealing with a person that that has been like deleting some messages between them and another person. So like if you've been very suspicious over a person that in your life, or a romantic partner, and if you have, you know, checked their phone to see if they've been communicating, and you don't see any text, and this is resonating, I am seeing that someone has been deleting their messages. I feel like you could be dealing with someone who's either A, ghosting you, or B, there's just not been a whole lot within the connection, or like, you know, like a whole lot of quality time within the connection. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me more about this transformation card. Brick wall blockage. To be honest with you, I look secretive. And then look, investigate details. I feel like someone, you know that someone's been secretive and you have been trying to get proof that this person here is getting proof or getting answers regarding what this person has been so secretive about. To be honest with you, I really do not feel that this brick wall card is clarifying the transformation. I feel like it's three different messages. I feel like you've definitely gone through a huge transformation. You've learned a lot of spiritual lessons, and you've done a lot of spiritual work on yourself. You know, I feel like you are growing and maturing, and there's someone else in your life, whether it's romantically or, you know, family, whatever it is, that hasn't grown. I feel like you're dealing too with someone that is unwilling to change. They may promise they're going to change, but they don't. And so like others of you, like this is 2 separate messages. You've gone through a lot of change and transformation, but somewhere in your life, you're coming up against some sort of brick wall where it's like there's no movement. You know, you just get, it's like you're locked out from something here. Look, we've got sexting and trust issues. I told you. I'm seeing like either you are very distant right now and withdrawn, or you're dealing with someone who's distant and withdrawn, or you both are. Look, we've got red flags. See, you've been seeing red flags within a connection, and this connection doesn't have to be romantically. It could be with a friend, it could be with a you know, co-worker, boss, you know, or romantic partner. Tell me more. Look, always on their phone. So you could be dealing with this person who's always on their phone because they're sexting someone else, or this person, you're dealing with someone who's always saying that you're on your phone. Show me more, Spirit. Blame game. So it's like there may be a lot of, yeah, pointing the finger at one another, judging each other. Both of you are accusing the other of the connection going south. You could, and if this isn't you playing the blame game with someone else in your life, you could be blaming yourself for something. But take what resonates, leave what doesn't. There may be pointing the finger at the other as to why there's not been much quality time between the two of you. Or like you're just constantly like hitting a brick wall because there's a lot of blaming going on within the connection, friendship or otherwise romantic. Choices. So now you're at an impasse, and it is so things have been very rocky. Also, we've got baby fever, so somebody may be getting pregnant, may actually have baby fever. There may be a baby on the way, or for some maybe it's a grandbaby. But then we also have toxic lover. So you could be dealing with someone who's toxic for you. The relationship with each other, like you're toxic for one another, or this person's just toxic for you. And like, look, they act super sweet. They do a lot of love bombing. And the thing is that this deck right here showed me the love bombing, right? And I actually had gotten this deck out right here, which I used for you guys. I don't think it was the last time I read for you. It might have been the time before that. I don't know. But the love bombing card came out in this one, and I actually had just got this out, and I hadn't used it since I did that reading for you guys when I used this. And then when I was using this for the reading that I lost, the love bombing came out. So I do feel like there's definitely been, you know, some love bombing, someone who does or has really poured it on thick in the relationship and giving you false hope. So it's like you've hit a brick wall, you know, there's a lot of blaming one another. You've done a lot of growing, and I feel like Spirit is saying that it's okay for you to take a risk and to let go and to go after what it is that you truly want. Like it's time for you to be brave and be courageous and really break free, that there's and really take this opportunity. It's time to take a new opportunity. It's time to, like, you know, for lack of better words, shit or get off the pot. And I don't like saying that, but like it just really fits here. So it's like you've got a choice, you know, and it's like whatever the choice is, it just can't stay the same as it is. There may be like suspicions of like someone wanting like revenge, or like fearful of revenge, or like whether or not that's you wanting revenge, or dealing with a person who was like really hurt and carrying around a lot of pain, and now like wanting to see someone else like go through that pain or something along those lines. Yeah, some of you could be dealing with a feminine energy who is a bit of a homewrecker, who's like This message is not for everyone, okay? Because this is collective, but this is for some of you. I'm seeing a feminine energy who for some reason is blaming you for something, some sort of issue in her life, and now wants to wreak havoc for you because of whatever kind of pain it is that she went through. I'm not saying it's your fault either. Look, I'm not saying it's your fault, but like, I mean, that it is what it is. Like, you know, so really just being aware. I'm seeing a lot of spying too. Okay, so you could be dealing with someone that's spying on you, keeping tabs on you, or maybe you've been trying to keep tabs on someone else. But regardless, like you're dealing with someone, though, I feel like that it's like there's no effort on their part. They're not really giving. You may be dealing with someone who's lazy, like emotionally, spiritually, and physically lazy, right? But like you're the ish. You're irreplaceable. This person here. Look, we've got irreplaceable and returning. Some of you could be dealing with someone who tried to replace you and they couldn't, and now they're going to come running back. So you may have to, you know, decide on if you want that or not. But yeah, it's like I feel like you're maybe feeling caught up in the middle. There is mixed signals here. There's not, and it's like you may feel confused. You may be getting mixed signals from a person. Tell me more, Spirit. Too many cards, but look, there's that spying again. Someone, I feel like someone is like really watching you hard. You could be dealing with someone who like flips. It's like their mood flips on and off like a switch. You know, it's like you never know. Or maybe even the relationship could switch on and off. Like so. Okay, I was seeing this earlier too. This sexy times wasn't the sexy times, but I've seen it like passion. So there's so the relationship may have hit, like the sexual parts of the relationship may have hit a brick wall for some of you, but this person has a lot of like pent up sexual energy. It's like they're very like sexually charged. They may even be a bit of a narcissist, because narcissists usually, and I hate to throw that word around, but they could have some narcissistic tendencies, which I know that every human being on earth can be narcissistic. So I would say that this person is probably a narcissist then, because usually narcissists are more sexually charged than the rest of the population. But Time's Up showed itself in the first spread that I was doing. So something here, the time is up. It's time to be brave, and it's time to like take some sort of an opportunity. Tell me more, Spirit. Salty. So we've got blame game and salty. So someone here, there may be arguments over like what you spend your money on, or like this person may be salty. There's something here about like the things that you have, or like must be nice to have this or that, or like there's something here about like someone being like liking what you have, or I feel like someone here liking what you have. There's arguments, fighting. There may even But anyways, regardless though, this person here, there's a lot of blame game. This person's angry, bitter, with this salty. Good karma's headed towards you though. Like you're going to receive your good karma. You're protected. Ghosted. So again, like this person here being very avoidant, overthinking, and silent treatment. You may be really in your head over this whole situation. There may be like really little to no communication. What's this choices about, Spirit? What's it? So you are overthinking, like, well, not overthinking, but like you're really in your head trying to make a choice or a decision, trying to figure something out here, or like trying to figure out like what direction you should go, or should you stay, should you go, or should you do this, should you do that? And really like in your head trying to figure things out, whether it's a choice or not. But there's definitely like someone here in the background either watching you or you're watching someone else. I feel like you may be becoming more closed off to people that only take from you because you're realizing your self-worth. I definitely am seeing someone that has a hard time controlling their sexual desires and may cheat because they are incapable of controlling those sexual desires. Yep, see? To see, they sexy times with the Lovers and the Four of Pentacles, they cheat because they're incapable of controlling those desires. They just, and it doesn't matter who with. I feel like you could be dealing with a person too. Like I'm seeing someone that's fearful of leaving a relationship. I know this sounds weird, but I'm seeing someone that's fearful of leaving a relationship because they're afraid that they're not going to have someone to have sex with. Clarify sexy times. Yeah. I feel like for someone watching, that sex has actually become more of a chore. You know, if you're in a relationship with someone and sex becomes a chore, it's definitely time to leave. With that 10 of Wands. But I feel like there's definitely like some sort of struggle in a relationship. Maybe too that you need to like withhold from someone that doesn't respect you. What's this salty about? Someone is angry over your good fortune. Someone is irritated, bitter over your good fortune. Over your luck, your destiny. That things are turning around for you. What's this overthinking? All right. There's this energy of trying to figure out whether or not to end a relationship. You could be dealing with a fire sign too that is because you see here where we have the Wheel of Fortune. All right, some of you are dealing with someone who's very bitter, right? And they're in their head trying to figure out whether or not they should reach out to you and communicate to you. Something here has ended, right? And they're trying to figure out whether or not there should be some communication and to resolve things, but they're still very angry. I feel like this person, whoever this is, like they're very much in their head and they're going back and forth and they're trying to decide. They're trying to figure out what to say or what to do, whether or not they should reach out to you. This person here may even blame you for a lot of things. But you've done a lot of changing and transformation. So maybe they have every right to blame you for something. But regardless, though, I still see a connection where there's a lot of finger pointing back and forth. You could also be trying to decide whether or not you're trying to decide on whether or not you're going to take action on something. You could also be trying to figure out if someone else is going to take action. Regardless, it's like something has to give, something has to change. It can't keep going on the way that it is. Tell me more. Can I get one last card for this King of Wands? Can I get one more card for this King of Wands? Yeah, look. There's a lot of stress and worry, overthinking, trying to figure out choices, maybe even staying up late, unable to sleep. You could be dealing with a fire sign. You could be a fire sign or have fire in your chart. But there's definitely been a lot of chaos and conflict. Someone trying to decide on whether or not there should be peace or chaos. It's definitely a choice or a decision. This could be dealing with a person too who's it's like trying to decide between two different people. Why the Nine of Swords though, Spirit? So sorry. One last card from this deck, Spirit. I promise this time. I hope. Spirit. Yeah, someone's overthinking their next moves on whether or not they should actually like take a risk, take a chance, take those steps, go ahead and put it out there and take an opportunity or a chance here. Could be you too trying to figure out whether or not like you should free yourself of something. Okay, one last card, Spirit, from a different deck, though. So, definitely a lot of signs around you. Some of you could be, like, into music, singers, songwriters. Maybe you like play an instrument. One last, okay. Bet on yourself, take your chances, reach your dreams. You've got this. Stop caring about what they think. This is your life to live. This is your life to love and live. And then look, you have such a bright light inside you. Stop dimming it. A little bit of faith goes a long way. Remember that. So it's like, it's time for you to make this choice here. Stop playing the blame game. Stop blaming yourself too. any kind of guilt or, you know, releasing any of that. Take a chance on yourself, this Wheel of Fortune. Whatever it is that, whatever kind of dreams it is that you have for yourself, whether or not it's because you want to live a life, because there's a movie that I was watching, I don't know the name of it, but Spirit's showing me this scene where she goes, I want a life that is mine. So it's like, I don't know why Spirit's giving me that. I don't know what movie it's from, but she goes, I want a life that is mine. So it's like, now is time for you to live a life that is yours. So, you guys, not every single message may resonate in this because this is collective. But please, if any of this resonated with you, please leave me a like. Just because it does give me motivation to continue with what I'm doing here. And also, I appreciate the equal energy exchange. But also, if you're looking for your own personal private reading that's geared towards you and your specific energy, then please feel free to hit me up. And the Divine in Me bows to the Divine in You. Namaste.